the fear to start your transition and how to overcome it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So in today's video we're going to discuss about the fear to start your transition and the obstacles of that and how to overcome it. How to start your transition with a lot of strength and be sure of yourself. So the first obstacle that I recognize within people who's afraid to start the transition is what will others think about me. That's a very common one because we are always afraid about what people will think of us and how the society will view us, and that fear is very relevant and very justified. I totally understand that because I was there, not for a long time, because I didn't really care what people would think about me. It was like my last obstacle for me personally, but I had others that I will talk about in this video. So thinking about what people will think of us is totally natural, but it's kind of a bad comfort zone, like a toxic comfort zone for us, because we can get caught up in that and always be afraid to come out, and we eventually will live for other people, to satisfy other people's opinions about us and to satisfy how they look at us, and that's a wrong way of living. We should live for ourselves and ourselves only, and not for others. So I hope this is a little reminder for you that you need to live for yourself and not for anybody else. Now, the second obstacle that I recognize within people who want to transition and afraid to start their transition is that they're afraid that they won't be passable enough, or that they won't look like the gender that they're transitioning to, or that they will not look good and they will never be passable enough. So that's another fear that we need to not attach ourselves to, because today, like in 2022, we have so much knowledge about the trans community and surgeries and how to make one gender to another with the help of a doctor or the help of a pill or injection. So we have so much knowledge about that, and I've seen many trans people, and in all ages, I guess, who did an amazing transition and they never even thought they could get so far, me included. I never thought I'd be this passable and pretty, and I'm not even joking, because I looked totally different. You can see that in my transition timeline video. I was just a whole different person, and that's just from hormones. So if this is what hormones did to me, then I'm sure that hormones and all the knowledge that we have and the science and the surgeries that we have today, everybody can be satisfied with their transition no matter what's their start point. And I know it's hard to see in the beginning, when you haven't started your transition yet, it's hard to see yourself passing as the opposite gender, and that's totally normal and fine, but you just need to remember that transitioning is a process and it's a long one, and eventually you will get to the point that you want to be, or even better, only if you take the right steps and you listen to yourself. Another fear that I sense in people who's afraid to start their transition is definitely the start point itself, because how do I get to the street? How do I walk out of my door suddenly wearing makeup and female clothes if you're a trans woman, or if I'm a trans man, then how do I go out with short haircut and boys clothes and a binder? How suddenly out of the blue do I even do that? What if my neighbors see me? What if my family or friends or people on the streets react badly? How do I even get to this point that I go out of my house, out of my door, out of my comfort zone, my safe area, to the wild and bad and sometimes even malicious world outside. Where do I get started? So the answer is just get started right now. Just do it.
Do it! Just do it!
The first time is always hard in everything, but you just need to find this one time that you have enough courage and just do it, and you'll see that the demon is not so bad. Trust me. Because I remember the first time I went out of my house with feminine clothes and I was so stressed, but then I saw that the demon is not that bad. And I've seen many trans people in my life, as much as I hate to use this term, but some of them more possible, some of them less possible, and still they went out and went with their true authentic self. And I know that those people who looked less possible in the society eye will look more possible with time, because transitioning is a process of learning and we need to view it as a journey and as experience instead of a task. Also, in the beginning of our transition, we need to understand that it's okay to not be passable on your first day. We just need this one time of courage, and then it will just be easier for the next time. So just do it, I guess. Just do it, yeah. If you have another thing to add to this list of fears of starting your transition, please write this down below in the comments and help our community. To some people who maybe fear to go out as their true authentic self and need your words to encourage them. So please write in the comments if you have any suggestions or tips for trans people who's afraid to walk for the first time as their authentic and true gender. And I am sending all of my baby trans friends. If you didn't know, baby trans is a person who is starting their transition. I am wishing you all the love and light in the world and sending you my courage that I had in the beginning of my transition to go out and just do it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will find the courage within yourself to really live your true and authentic self, because there's no better feeling than this feeling. And I love you guys so much. Have a great week, great evening, and great morning. Love you. Bye guys.